Let's see how Anderz annihilated the World Cup champion, UMUT. It was the Red Bull Derby and both of them are teammates, so let's see how Anderz was strong both in attacking and defensively. Despite the fact that Anderz is so good while attacking, a lot of people undermine his defense skills. The kid defends so aggressive. Here it's the perfect example of containing the opponent using a diagonal movement, getting closer and hold the normal jockey. When defending, if you at times anticipate what your opponent is about to do and you do it fast before him, Anderz was the first to make his move before his opponent. He anticipated this turn but didn't overcommit to it, slight tapping of the sprint button while slow jockeying. Anderz here attack in his usual style of spamming the stepovers, building all the way from the wing and get the ball to his striker, and finish it off. Here passing to Mbappe, if you leave space for him he will use it effectively, so Anderz forces his opponent to press his ball holder and makes the ball roll. But this was a planned move in his brain. He knows when he bursts into this space, his opponent will rush to press him, so he was ready to react because he knows his opponent is good, and he will select this center back instead of this full back. He makes the ball roll to open up the pass, get the ball to Neymar and score. He has the habit of making stepovers before shooting. Anderz knows when to be passive, and just to cut the passing lanes, especially when the opponent have multiple passing lanes. Here he just keeps his defense shape, and use his skill of right stick switching to control his players. I have never seen a pro with this extraordinary right stick switch like this young boy, and the ability to spot dangerous passes around the box, like those deadly through balls. You don't have to commit to cut one pass like this scenario when your opponent has multiple passing options, using the right stick switch to select different players and watch all the passes. Here he thought when he approaches the opponent's player like this, the opponent will take his first touch this way. That's why Anderz tried to do it differently, but the opponent did the basic one. But the ability to react quick enough and switch to another player when you have just made a mistake of displacing your defender, he quickly switches to his center back Lucio, because he saw this pass coming. So we enter the second half of the first leg. Here is the perfect example of using push and pull technique to defend multiple options, defending passes in space to try and make things hard for the opponent to decide. That's why he always make his first move to make his opponent submissive to him. Here Anderz concedes a counter-attack goal. Everyone makes mistakes including pros, but how you react after conceding a mistake goal matters a lot. So here the opponent has three options, these two passes, and the space to dribble into. But Anderz here, he should have first pushed this player back and give him a recovering run back to the goal, then immediately switch this center back and stay passive to give time for his players to recover. But though everyone makes mistakes including pros, Anderz again didn't take this mistake personal, so he reacted well and score what you may call a lucky goal, but it's not because he build-up was good. And there's no lucky goal during big games like this. Some things you normally see during pro games is this overpowered Germany cross. If you want to learn more about it, check the link in the description. Why the hell he missed this goal? Pure composure near the goalkeeper, but unlikely Marquisio smashed it out. Anderz sealed the first leg with this astonishing mind game goal. He uses the stepovers always in the perfect situation and score a nice goal. Pros always vision two passes at a single moment. That's why they pass in triangle pattern. Moving ahead with the World Cup top scorer Mbappe, he anticipated the opponent cutting this pass to his striker. That's why he just performed the stepovers and burst forward to score a mind goal, always using the timed finishing to increase the power and accuracy of the shot. If you want to enjoy this full match, check the link in the description. You will benefit a lot if you start watching the pro games. Check out the link to the channel to enjoy multiple FIFA pro games. The game was sealed and UMUT tried to just get the goal he might build on in the second leg to try and get back into the game. But Anderz's defense is so organized, and this is the perfect example of anticipating inside the box. Avoid overcommitting to one side. Try and make your first move while anticipating, but don't forget to hold the defender's ground. Use the normal jockey and slightly tap the speed button to match up the speed if necessary. So second leg comes and it only took 3 minutes of the game for UMUT to score his first goal, a good sort of counter-attack, and now the game is 3-2. UMUT sends his player forward here, and instead of passing to him direct, he uses the driven pass and get the ball to Ginola as fast as possible, and he used the first time driven lob through pass, very effective way of counter-attacking your opponent, and used his chance well even though Anderz tried move his keeper. UMUT keeps his momentum and tries to equalize the game. But Anderz show the perfect way of using the push and pull technique, trying to cover multiple options. It's hard for UMUT to select the correct pass here, trying his best to make it hard for UMUT to penetrate easily. Anderz gets back to 2 goals ahead by utilizing 2 of the hardest skilled moves to perform on the game and score with Mbappe a nice goal. Here passing to his striker 09 while seeing this pass, so he first takes a touch forward to bait his opponent into committing to this side. His opponent did so and Anderz immediately performed the McGeady cancel to exit and pass to Mbappe. He drive the ball inside the box. The real reason why UMUT didn't get this ball, I think he didn't press the tackle button. Even the game should have tackled for him here because he's doing a good job of jockeying. In this scenario I also perform the ball roll into scoop turn. That's how I programmed my brain to react when I'm in the situation like this, an angle like this. It's a nice goal from the young pro. Anderz right attacks again utilizing his passing skills, today no stepovers and score a brilliant goal and again leads the second leg. I don't know what was in UMUT's brain, but this is an example of being steps behind the moment. He took long to spot these passes and also was switching players very slow. At this moment playing a player in the class of Anderz and you go 3 goals down, it's almost impossible to get back into the game. UMUT realized he has no way of stopping Anderz' attacks, so this lowered his morale and motivation. Anderz ripped him apart and increased the lead to 4 goals. This was also pure unpredictability from Anderz. If you want to cut inside you first fake like you're faking inside, then you still take inside. Always visioning the triangle pattern way of passing, gets the ball to Mbappe, seeing this pass, and also seeing this space, take what the opponent doesn't expect you to do, and even add that speed boost skill move to burst into the space, and score a different planted goal like this one. UMUT managed to get a penalty in the 33 minutes of the game, he scores it and reduced the lead to 3 goals, and also boost his morale a little bit. But Anderz was not done yet. In the second half shows UMUT how to counter-attack using this lengthy card. He's so fast on the game and was the super sub for Anderz to score a perfect passing game inside the opponent's box. Having 2 options, the through pass or the space, the opponent has to sacrifice one, and UMUT sacrificed the space by cutting this deadly through pass, leaving too much room for Alawiran to exploit and reach the final third. So now again the opponent has to decide to cut this passing lane or cover up this space. I don't know why UMUT sacrificed this space to cut the pass. He should have covered the space as the safe option first, but all these mistakes comes when you play the opponent whom you know is a mind player. Anderz takes the space and get a pass to his striker, but he saw these 3 passes at this point, taking them in a tic-tac fashion, and score a goal which has no question. Anderz was not done yet. He again utilized this wing having his fresh player, breaking into the box with the driven lob through pass and score a well-timed shot. These shots at times even if you move the goalkeeper, still they go in. UMUT saw this pass coming, but he was cutting it, while also close up the opportunity for a short pass. But he didn't realize Alawiran is faster than Perisic. He outpaces him and Anderz takes the pass and scores. UMUT after conceding this goal he had to give up and quit. There's no way you play Anderz and allow him to lead 2 goals. Anderz is a beast. Ayo, let me take this opportunity to congratulate the world champion, Argentina, along with Lionel Messi. So tell me in the comment, Messi winning the World Cup, does it end the Messi-Ronaldo debate, or Ronaldo fans still they don't agree? So that's it guys for today.